What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your man Chazz Ellis once again answering the questions that you ask me. Make sure you hit me up on the ChazzEllisProject.com. Be a part of picking the next video. Also, if you want to get a consultation or you want to get the email address to ask a quick question, make sure you hit me up on the ChazzEllisProject.com for any of those. The question that I got was basically from Facebook. I think it was on, I'm pretty sure it was on Facebook. I get questions from a lot of places, so I think it was. But anyway, a girl was asking, she said that she was in a supermarket. A guy came up to her. He seemed to be really polite. And he told her she looked nice that day or whatever. And, just asked her how she was doing. Came back and then asked her for her phone number. She said she didn't give him the phone number because she was with her kids. And basically the question was, do you think I was right? Do you think it was cool for me to not give out my phone number because I was with my kids? Because I don't think, it's right to give your phone number out when you're with your kids. I was like, I get where you're coming from. I honestly, ladies, a lot of y'all feel like, this is my mommy time and I don't want to mess that up. Or I don't want to, I don't want to be talking to dudes when I'm in front of my kids and stuff like that. I totally get that 150%. I really do get that. And I get the moral dilemma that you're probably going through. But, and there's going to be some dudes that got kids by women that's probably going to get a little upset at what I'm about to say here. And you didn't ask me the question, so who cares what you think? What it is this. Most moms, especially the ones that are really good that would ask this question and be concerned about it, have their kids quite a bit. And when I say quite a bit, I mean, a lot of times they have them 80, 90% of the time. Usually you don't even go to the store without your kids. Very rarely. For most people, it's like you don't really go to the library without your children. You don't really go to church without your kids. Most stuff that you would be doing, you're not really doing without your children. You got them with you most of the doggone time. If you go to the park, it's with them. These are places that you will meet people. So what really ends up happening is like, okay, I'm at ladies' night at a club. That's the only time I don't really go with my kids. I'm at a happy hour at Applebee's or someplace, and that's the only time I don't go with my kids. So basically, the only time you meet people is in a club or bar setting, and you wonder why you only find one-night stands and booty calls. Gee whiz, I wonder. Well, and then some of y'all are afraid to date online. So that pretty much says right there that you only got clubs and happy hour and stuff like that to meet somebody. It's pretty much saying that you're going to most likely meet people that you're going to be a booty call. Period. Your success rate is going to most likely be pretty darn low. And also now you got to tell everybody that you got kids. And what I mean by that is you meet somebody at the club, they don't know you got kids. Then you talk to them, now they find out you got kids. So that could even change the dynamic of the whole situation. Like you might have thought they were interested, they find out you got 5 kids, they're like, where if you were at the grocery store with those 5 kids, then they clearly see you have 5 doggone kids. So, and they were still interested in talking to you. So that means that person is not going to trip up when they find out you got 5 kids. Like you go out on your first date, you're like, hey, just to let you know, I got 5 kids. They be like, I met you at the grocery store with your 5 kids. What are you talking about? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm used to telling people that, and they run the other way. So I understand where you might feel a little uncomfortable talking to people in front of your kids. And of course, it's about how they come at you and stuff like that too. But I don't think there's anything wrong with the fact that you're single and you're trying to find a relationship. It's a fine line between being a mother and a mommy, and what that is, when you're a mommy, you just love your kids and you're like, I want to be there for you. I want to be part of your life and everything, and I don't want to, do anything to make you feel bad and blah, blah, blah. That's mommies. That's what they do. Mothers are kind of like, well, I'm I guess, I do what I need to do. So when you're a mommy, you're very nurturing and stuff like that, and you don't want to do anything to make your kids look at you in a negative light. And I understand that. I really do. But you're a woman, okay? And your kids need to know that you're a woman. And need to know that you need to find, that you want to find love and happiness. That's something you're teaching your son, and that's something you're teaching your daughter. That you need to find, that you want to find love and happiness. You broke up with the dad broke up with you, whatever the case was. That already happened. That already happened. So it ain't no reason to tiptoe around that. It is what it is. So at this point, you have a right to move on with your life. And your kids need to know you have a right to move on with your life. There ain't nothing wrong with that, because at some point you're going to pop up with somebody. So if you get somebody's phone number or something like that, they don't have to know what that's about or whatever. But you don't got to tell them no extra stuff. You say, oh, he seemed like a nice person. I got his phone number or whatever. And you can show your daughter how to conduct when she talks to people. If you over here talking to a guy and you get his phone number or you give him your phone number, you can show him how he needed to approach you and how you talk to people. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because a lot of people don't learn that. They don't learn that information, and that's something that being single, you could teach. And you could teach from firsthand. You could show your son, hey, this is how, this dude came at me, and this is why I said yes. You can show your daughter, this is how dude came at me, and this is why I said yes. And you can show them, this is why dude came at me, and this is why I said no. So you give them an impression of what the dating situation is supposed to be like and how they're supposed to approach people. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You're not going to hide from your kids for the rest of your life that you date. So, what's the point of saying, oh, well, I'm with my kids, I don't want them to see me a certain way, or I feel like, this is my mom time, and okay, it takes you a couple seconds to give somebody your phone number. And that could be something good for you. So you got to understand the fact that you have a right to move on with your life. You have a right to live. And some people are going to judge you and say, oh, well, you don't need to be going out on dates. You got kids. You don't need to have this. Who gives a damn what they talking about? They ain't looking at your best interest. They looking at what they want to feel good about. I didn't want my mom to go out with people, so I don't want you to. I don't want my baby mama to go out with people, so let me make you feel bad if you going out with somebody. Hey, you got a right to live your life. Y'all situation didn't work out. You need to start moving on and letting your kids see that you're moving on. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So I say, if you meet somebody in the supermarket, you want to holler at them, you want to get a phone, give your phone number out, go right ahead and do so. Please enjoy your life, because the good part is really short. Once again, it's your man, Chazz Ellis. Hopefully I was able to help you out. Make sure you hit me up on the ChazzEllisProject.com. Also hit me up on AskChazzEllis on Facebook. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video with somebody you know needs it. Peace.